We always have to be logical, which is why sometimes we're not exactly smooth. We're not the best. Like, I was horrible at picking up girls. This was my best pickup line when I was a single man. So if you're half as beautiful naked as you are now, you'd be 4 times as beautiful with twice as many clothes on. No, that's right. Look, I did the math. Look. X equals you naked. Check it out. But I am here, so we're gonna, and I like to use my PowerPoint stuff. So this is my slide just to tell you about. I'm a chip designer. I worked at IBM in Burlington, Vermont, Bell Labs. I designed the first 32-bit microprocessor, not by myself. Worked at VLSI, and I'm proficient. Just a couple years ago, there's against the industry average. You see it. There's my lab plan for this morning, a little better than last year. You see, the engineers, software folks get me. Basic civilians, the green line, are totally lost, have no idea what I'm talking about. The purple line is salespeople whose pager will go off halfway through my talk and will leave. That's used to that. There's an interesting stat I kept last year. This is last per second versus audience load. Basically, the larger the group, the funnier I am. And I am really not funny to 2 people. That's what this slide really says. I am just annoying to 2 people. Here's the last per second versus drink load. The more drinks you have, the funnier I am, which, if anybody's drinking this morning, you are hardcore. I spent a lot of time on this slide. See the lower left corner, that's my joke board, my basic jokes, and then I surround them with my system architecture. I have output drivers and interfaces. Don't look too carefully. Okay, I have a new stat this year too, which is my ROW. I know you're into acronyms, so my ROW is the real-time acronym usage. This could be a resume. I mean, this could be an actual resume. It's made up. Look at this thing. Got an MSE from MIT, a BSE from RPI, and a MBA from USC. Worked at IBM, AMD, ALSI, and provide EEE, ISSCC, EIT, AAR, AAA, EIEIO. Look at this thing. So there's my real-time acronym usage. You see that big blip in the beginning. There it is, broken down by letter, a lot of C's, I's, and S's. There it is, pie chart showing it. And then finally this cool web. I showed that last year, but I liked it so much I showed it again. There's a line graph, number of line graphs I'll be showing, a pie chart of the number of chart types, bar chart of the number of bar charts, and then finally bar chart of the number of bars visited versus age. Went to a bunch when I was 17 and got a fake ID, then I lost the fake ID, then made up for it when I was 21, then when I was 40 I drank a lot, and then plan to drink a lot when I retire. That's what this show. All right, and there we go, fixed. They say all new, they really mean not compatible with previous versions. If you see advanced design, it means marketing doesn't understand how it works. See unparalleled performance, it means everybody else is 10 times faster. And then finally, this is my personal pet peeve. This you see in those ads all the time. Monitor not included really means you have to buy a monitor. Why do they not include a monitor in these? Who buys a computer without the monitor? What? I want to get on the internet, I just don't want to see anything. Now salespeople lie, but I realize we all lie. When you see job posts, there's lies all over these things. Like if you see some travel required in a job post, it really means pack your bags and sell your home. If you see fast-paced atmosphere, that translates to no time. So you need a self-motivator? That means our management sucks. People are awake for a Sunday morning. And then finally, flexible hours really means you can work any 16 hours of the day. Now we're not immune to this. I've seen enough resumes. I've done much. We rely on our resumes too. They see people person. That really means I have no message. Good with numbers means I have no verbal skills. Be engineer, talk not. Yeah. Spent 2 years consulting translates to I was in prison. And then finally, good multitasking really means I have ADD. By the way, for example, C++ in the Java comedy world, that's Bill Gates' grade point average in high school. You guys Bill Gates fans? Is that what... doesn't get ooh. Virtual server. Virtual server. That's the newest terminology to describe a restaurant with really, really poor service. Here's our virtual server. Unix. Unix. That's male software developers who are so busy writing code they don't have time to date. Ethernet. This is for your kids. I know it's a droner. Your kids will love this joke. Trust me. Ethernet. The recommended device to catch the ether bunny. Kids will love it. Trust me. MP3. MP3. That is 3 o'clock in the afternoon to a dyslexic. I'm not waiting long enough. Apparently that's the problem. Your bathroom. I have way too much free time. That's what this is. LAN-WAN last year, but my favorite. LAN-WAN, thank you, ma'am. I just love saying that one. That's an old one, but I love it. Every time I used to hear LAN-WAN, that's what I'd say in my head. Somebody go, well, where's the LAN-WAN? Thank you, ma'am. And now you will too. And then finally, Palm Pilot. Palm Pilot. That's the last thing an adolescent boy wants for a nickname. The first telephone. Absolutely true. April 1876, Alexander Graham Bell's first phone bill arrives. May 1876, Alexander Graham Bell changes long-distance carriers. I have set the algorithm for the comedy. 5 million BC, first sun founded, first solar system introduced. 1982, sun is founded, first Sun 1 system introduced. Okay, a little suck up. Not very funny, but don't get me hired again. April 1946, the world's first computer debuts, ENIAC, if you're familiar, from University of Pennsylvania. March 1948, Microsoft introduces Windows 48, making all other previous software obsolete. And they already began touting Windows 51. April 1948, this is very true. I love this one. IBM's Mark I introduced. It was the first commercial computer. It was 50 feet long, 8 feet high. It weighed 5 tons. It took 6 seconds to do a multiplication. Absolutely true. May 1948, IBM VP of Marketing described it as the Mark I is fast and portable. February 5th, same day, 8:03, the first panographic website appears. 3 minutes it took. May 23rd, 1995, Java is released. A day we should all be very proud of. May 23rd, 1 year later, in response, Starbucks releases the Sparkacino. Its first 64-bit coffee.